Hallo, guten Tag, herzlich willkommen. Hallo, German 1102 online at LSU. This is Dr. Dettinger, and welcome to week one's content. This is actually going to be one of three short videos this week that will accommodate content within Werden 6. Okay, and this one will focus primarily on the first point here, the verb werden, which is used in this chapter to use the future tense, das Futur. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Here looking at all of these slides. So this is all available to you in Moodle as well, but I'm just going to go through kind of a verbal explanation. And also with this presentation, I'll be providing some additional examples. Okay, so das Futur, it's similar to English in a sense. German does use the present tense to refer to something that's a future event, but in the immediate future. Okay, for instance, wir gehen heute Abend ins Kino. Okay, if you look at that phrase, it's a present tense, but it's using a time element. Okay, and this can happen anytime you have a time element. A time element that has not yet happened, of course. 7 Uhr gehen wir ins Kino. Wir gehen am Freitag nach Chicago. Nächsten Sommer fliegen wir nach Deutschland, or whatever that is. Okay, I'm still using the present tense, but with that time element that hasn't happened yet, it makes it a future tense. Okay, but if we really want to express something with that pure intention of something happening in the distant future, the way we construct that is to use the verb werden plus the infinitive. Okay, and if after taking in German 1101, you should be familiar with this word order. Using this construct, you have two verbs. You have a verb 1, which in this case is going to be werden. Okay, that's the verb that's going to be conjugated. And then verb 2 is going to be your infinitive. Okay, so this is very similar, the same word order that you would use, such as a modal verb, right? Ich kann sehr gut kochen, right? Kann, which is the first person and third person conjugation of the verb können, is our verb 1, and that's conjugated. Okay, kochen is placed at the very end, and it's still in its infinitive form. Or if we're using the conversational past, das Perfekt, right? Ich habe gestern in der Bibliothek gelernt. Okay, haben was the verb 1, the Hilfsverb, conjugated for first person ich. Okay, and gelernt, the past participle, was placed at the end. So it's the exact same word order that we use with das Perfekt and also in the Modalverben. Okay, so if we look at the two examples here that I have, ich werde nächstes Jahr nach Berlin reisen. Okay, and then the second example, Susanne wird im Sommer an der Universität arbeiten. In both of these, okay, I have first person ich, and the way we conjugate werden for ich, plus reisen at the end, and then we have a third person, Susanne wird, and then arbeiten at the very end. Okay, so let's have a look at this table here. But the future tense, it's used to express probability in the present. Okay, and to accomplish this, we use certain particles such as schon and wohl. Okay, wird es schon verstehen. He will understand it. Okay, and this is just an implication that he or whoever the subject is capable of understanding the current situation. So there's a few ways that we can flavor these sentences. Okay, so looking at this table of how to conjugate these, we have ich werde, du wirst, sie werden. That's our Z, that's the formal. Notice that that S is capitalized, and then sie, S, our third person, wird, wir werden, ihr werdet, sie werden. Okay, good. And just a note too, because I said the word order is the exact same as we would do it with the perfect, das Perfekt, right? The conversational past, and also the Modalverben. But what's different is that the first person ich and third person sie, s with the modal verbs, okay, Modalverben, these are the same conjugation. Ich kann, sie, es kann. Ich muss, sie, es muss, etc. Here, werden has different conjugations depending on the subject pronoun. Okay, so that will conclude this video. If you have any questions, bitte lassen Sie mich wissen. Schreiben Sie mir bitte eine E-Mail und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.